Being an O.A.P has deprived me of my childhood dreams. Laff.
Symbolize my symbolic moralize my Latin colloquize my colloquial. What are the functions of a mother? Mothers are responsible for the supervision, for the education, for the correction. You didn't know what television, communication. Oh. And he said, with these few points of mine, I think I've been able to confuse you and not to convince you that mothers are better than fathers. We were really confused.
Segun Ogundikwe, a popular Nigerian O.A.P and comedian who goes by the stage name Laff, kicked off his comedy career from the city of Ibadan and hasn't failed to impress in the entertainment industry with his dexterity in the showbiz. In a recent interview with HipTv, the dark-skinned compare let us in on a couple of issues ranging from how the business of comedy should be done as well as his upcoming project. Let us hear what he had to say about his forthcoming project, which would be held at the Museum Center.
For Muson, I think early next year we'll be having something coming up there, and it will be people seeing me in another light. It will be people seeing me and doing some of the things that I loved first in my life and things that I still love, and it will be a showdown. Trust me.
He further stressed how the lack of creativity in comedy shows had influenced the concept of his forthcoming project.
And then we want you to come, and we need to make a Broadway out of Nigeria somewhere. So we need to have that kind of standard. So I must just do my part. And then, I mean, enough of having to see variety shows called stand-up comedy shows. No, we want to see a comedy show, and it has to be true to comedy, you know, and not just doing a show where just have everything, music, this one. I mean, we need to feel the essence of comedy. The comedy needs to, you know, a lot of people have done a whole lot of things with comedy. We love them, we appreciate them. But again, you see, the onus lies on us, comedians who are custodians of these arts, to also bring it to us in another light where we can, I think I like this one, some kind of, you know, fresh air, you know. It gets to me when I see a comedy show and you see more music than comedy, you know.
He finally gets to tell us the deprivation his comedy career has brought to him.
The thing is, my first love really is acting. And it gets to me sometimes when I just see like an advert, you know, and then I see blah, blah, blah happening at Muson. You know, when I see like a 1 day, 2 day shows, I'm really not, you know, because we run play those days at Terra Culture back to back on Sundays, back then even at National Theatre, and even way back Muson, way back, you know, at the Art Theatre in Ibadan. And then I see like 5 days, I'm like, I should be here, but you don't have that so much, so I miss that. But then I'm coming back to
What are the functions of a mother? Mothers are responsible for the supervision, for the education, for the correction. You didn't know what television, communication. Oh. And he said, with these few points of mine, I think I've been able to confuse you and not to convince you that mothers are better than fathers. We were really confused.